I guess we'll do tips for Heimerdinger. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This one. What the fuck is this?
Don't know.
What?
What's wrong?
Just fucking what? When did Heimerdinger get so tall?
Ni hao my nice friends to a Heimerdinger tip video that I made at the cost of nothing but my own precious time. Yeah. Boy, do I miss the sun. Which is not to be confused as a guide video, because this is actually a collection of tips arranged in a very intricate and similar way to a guide. So, this isn't a guide. Today I will be demonstrating the fine art of the donger, as you know. And I will also be force-feeding you some of my limited knowledge in learning some new vital skills in playing him and hopefully mastering him. At the end of this amazing video, I 100% guarantee that you will be so good and so amazing that you could probably go away and make your very own cool montage with everything that you've learned. Like this. Oh, no cinematics, I guess. Alright, I guess I'll just play another one. Error? Maybe I just need to clean my PC a little bit? Whoa! You're smoking! Or if none of that works, you can instead make a video of you feeding and the people around you suffering as a substitute. You know, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Anyway, I forgot to introduce myself to you lovely ladies. And lady men. That's very rude. So my name is Saddam Hussein. No, not that one. And today I will be your coach in this amazing journey of life-changing tips. And unlike any coaches that you've had in your very strange molested life, I will actually help you and encourage you to become better and stronger. Also, I will not stare at you in any changing rooms and not be severely obese. Although, let me just double check something for my own good. You know, I'm feeling a bit Curious George over here. Okay, let's see here. Apart from my crippling health condition, we should just really move on to mechanics, because I am wasting too much of my time, and your time. Oh boy. Ah, look, it's Heimerdinger, but real, and Latino. Whoa, he can talk! Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger. Hi, I'm a dinger. Out of every champion in this game, this guy right here is slap bang right in the middle of hardness. I mean difficulty. I really do. Because in my opinion, he is one of the quickest and easiest champions to learn. Especially if you A, just started out. B, you didn't just start out. Or C, you're stinky. Because all you have to do is Heimerdinger, and I may be oversimplifying this, is place your turrets, run around for a bit, throw your wrench, run around for a bit, fire some missiles, run around for a bit, and shoot some balls, and you guessed it, wait for a bit. Now you may be thinking, hey there Mr. Hussein Bolt, how could you possibly know this? You're not a Heimerdinger main. Well, I'm glad you brought that up, daughter, because to counter your point, I did formally serve in the Iraqi military. That is not true. What I really meant to say was, I am a veteran Heimerdinger player, and I know what I'm doing. That is true. Yeah, I played him ever since the beginning of League of Legends, in the dark old days. Those days, when I also first started in this game. Whenever Azir came out. And as you can probably see from my refined skills, unless you're blind, I play him all the time. In ARAM. whenever I get a chance. But answering the question of how he is mechanically, again, he's alright. I'd say he's good in a sense if you're starting out, because he's not that difficult to play, as I said. Yet he's also not really basic, and he has this distinct, unique quality to him. Like Gragas. But unlike Gragas, there aren't too many complicated or special tricks that you can do or really master. I mean, the most notable for him are hiding in a bush with all your turrets. Wait. Yeah, that's it, you just have to wait. Blast cone your turrets and let them do all the work. Except your ult turret. Press R, then one of the three. Yeah, that's really it. Make your W spread. Title is self-explanatory. Use your towers to kill other towers. Then maybe yourself. Teleport to your tower. That's not really a special trick, hey, but it's something that you can do. Other things that you can do are rapidly use your spin taunt to look like you're humping cold dead bodies. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. So again, he's not that basic. And that's everything for mechanical tips that you should know. For now, I guess. So, you better forget any tips that you've learned from Heimerdinger or any other pro Heimerdinger, because I have better tips. And I don't know what I'm doing. Top lane, mid lane, bot lane, and jungle lane. These are all the lanes that Heimerdinger can work in. No. No, not really. Well, let's start off with the one where he does normally go in. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Mid and top. Now, everyone knows that Heimerdinger is a mage. Right? Right? Well, because he's got a lot of ability power from his W, E, and his annoying ass Q. You know, these things over here. These very thick thorns up my toe orifices. And all of these abilities make it perfect for him going into these lanes because of immense dong power. Just look at that. Wow. Incredible. Now, I would like to say that he's the same for going into these other lanes, but he's not. No, it's not. ADC. So out of the other three roles, this one works the best. Especially if you duo with someone to carry you or help you. No, only carry you. And what makes him work so well here is his abilities, specifically his turrets, which are good at farming and poking repeatedly. Like Tourette's, his skill shots also serve as good jabs and very painful tickles, which can be inconvenient for them if they don't like tickles, because they're homophobes. And it's inconvenient for you if you miss. Just make sure if you want to go as ADC Heimer, you don't actually go ADC. Because that doesn't work like that. Just because you're here does not mean you will be like this. You're not a Draven, you baboon. Instead, you have to become an APC, Ability Power Child, or a regular Heimer. Because, yeah, you are regular Heimer. Except, you have someone next to you who has the misfortune of being next to you. More on that later. Support. This is not so great. Well, it's not terrible. I mean, it's bad in a way because you steal a lot of farm from your ADC, and then they end up dying because they're behind, feeding the other ADC, who is probably not an ADC. Then they continue dying, then you die, then everyone else dies. Then you all lose. All 10 of you, because you're playing this game instead of being outside. So go outside, breathe that air. What do you smell? Pollution. Well, you still lost. But if you're a sadist, or a sadist, if you're sad, and you get a big from people suffering, then this role is perfect for you. So I highly recommend playing this if you're Ted Bundy or paraplegic, because you also don't have to do much, because you're Heimer as a support. Wow, look at this immersive gameplay. Grrr. Look at that Q. That's cute. I want to die. Jungle. This role sounds like it could work on paper, because if you think about it, you have your towers to tank camps, plus you have your AoE stun to help clear, and you have missiles. Woo! So you wouldn't think that this is actually that bad. Well, it is that bad. It is very bad. Pretty bad. Kind of bad. Breaking bad. So in my advice, just stick to the other 4 lanes. Alright? And don't get too adventurous, because you might die in real life. Build AP. That's it. Okay, sorry, no, that wasn't enough. Let's start again. So for Heimerdinger, all you need to do is build AP. That pretty much is it. However, if you're stuck and you need help on what to build, here is a general guideline on what to build. That works no matter where you go, as long as you're AP. So what you want to start with is Luden's Echo, then move on to a Morararararararr, then a Death Cap, then a Rylai's, and a Zonya's. And then sprinkle some blue suede boots for that suede. Now the ordering of what you build all varies on what you're facing. For instance, you might build the Zonya's first against a really fed Zed. Then after that, you'll build another Zonya's for that really fed Wukong. Then another one for that Kane. The next thing you know, you're full of Zonya's. But really, as long as you build AP, you'll be fine. The other builds that you could try, but why would you try, are Split Push Tank Top. For this build, you want to start with a Banner of Command, then go into ooh, that doesn't exist. Just Tank Top. For this build, you can rush not Banner of Command, and instead build like an AP Tank Top laner. Like Singed, but minus the movement speed, because that would be dumb. Oops, you got the wrong runes? I guess you're Singed now. AD. So as I said earlier, if you copy a normal Draven build, you're dumb. Because I really don't think you'll have too much fun, because nothing does AD. However, I don't care about your well-being. So here you go, have fun with this build. Try it. Ooh. Don't blame me if you get bad. Now for the runes and masteries that I pick as Heimerdinger, I usually choose between the blue one or the red one. The one I pick usually depends on the life choices of my day. Like, wow, my banana's red. Better go for Colossus. And summoner spells for me are usually Flash Ignite or Flash Teleport, no matter where I go. However, I don't choose this when I'm in jungle, because duo top, baby! Okay, if you're at this point of the video and you think, wow, I still really do suck at Heimerdinger, even with all these amazing tips mentioned earlier. Well, I agree, yeah, you do suck. But this is when this section comes in very handy, because having people you know can really help you out. Why? Because they can carry you, sometimes. Especially if you're planning to play in any of the solo lanes. But if you're not, and you're planning to do a duo bot lane, then again it's best to go with someone that can accompany Heimer really well. For example, someone who can poke or stun, hook champs, fiddlesticks. I just wrote fiddlesticks here, I don't really know why. I guess he can do spooky stuff, and it's almost Halloween. Almost. So, all in all, Heimerdinger is a pretty cool boy. Is your boy? And I hope you have learned something very valuable today in this video, such as my ability to time waste. I also expect some top tier Heimerdinger montages uploaded on Vimeo, so send me those links. And I guess that's all I have to say. That's everything for now. I don't have an outro, so, take this egg!
What's this one?
Oh, that's my one! Do you think movement speed works?
No. Please don't try it.
Sorry.
My TTs.
Your TTs? You have more than one TT? You're a Siamese elephant.
Wow.
You just call me an elephant.
No, you don't have the memory.
Why am I so vulnerable?
You're pregnant. Whoa!
Please.
Whoa! Whoa!
How does it feel getting fucked?
I'm not pregnant though.
I'm here, Jay-Z.
Okay. Help me. You're my only
You
hope.
bait her again.
I'll probably die. I'm just gonna run really fast.
I just walk up to her. What the fuck?
Sorry. I didn't know that would scare her. Thanks for the stuffed curry, guys.
Oh, I just got that. It took me so long.
I'm coming, Wes. I vote. Wait. Let me come.
Thank you for coming.
Sorokai is so annoying.
Fuck, I actually messed up.
Jace, give me mana,
Also-
please.
No! I fucking saved you guys so much.
I said mana.
You guys didn't block that out for me.
Is that box but black?
I think so.
Wow!
Add the box
Oh,
music. Oh wait, Zion's fighting someone. Jace, go help him.
No, he's fine. He can 2v1. Or not.
Oh.
Oh. GG.
G.
I think Zaz tilted.
Charlie, you finished it?
Nah, dude, I'm gonna win, man.
Alright.
Yeah. Could say it's not going too bad, mate.
Just like that ass.
What?
Okay, let me. So, do you want me to go tank? Please crank all 4 AP.
Hey, whatever you want to do.
Some yes or
Nah, man. Wes is gonna get mad.
Does everyone just assume I get mad now?
Yeah, it's your high blood pressure.
You know, I care
Sure.
for Wesley's keyboard. You know, care for the disables.
You're calling him disabled
You know.
now.
What the? You calling me disabled?
No, what? I say care Wesley's keyboard. I care disables.
Please pick your character.
No.
My god.
Jace, can you have heal?
I'm losing brain cells.
You guys stop bully me.
No.
Okay, guys. I'm sorry.
What?
Why are you apologizing?